Hi, my name's Keith. I'm one of the certified admins within GoHighLevel. There's probably less currently. There's probably less than 10 of us within the UK that are certified within GoHighLevel. Yeah, so today I just wanted to jump on just to share with you things we need to make sure are on our forms within GoHighLevel when we're collecting data for companies we're working on within the UK. Um, so it could be forms or anything on the website where we collect people's personal data. We just need to make sure they're compliant and it's clear why the data has been collected. So to comply with this, we must ensure that consent is freely given, it's specific, it's informed, and unambiguous. Unambiguous meaning that we're providing clear and concise information about why data has been collected, how it will be used, and how users can withdraw their consent. You must avoid pre-ticked boxes and bundle consent with other terms and conditions. So I think it's pretty clear where each time we collected someone's data, we're only using it for the purpose they've given us the data, and we're going to be clear on what the data is going to be used for. So there's no kind of confusion, and we can't just have one tick box saying we'll contact you for marketing, we'll sell your data on, or we'll do whatever. There needs to be separate tick boxes for each reason we're going to collect their data. So just some key principles. It needs to be transparent, where that comes back to the clarity. They need to have choice and control on the individual items they're providing consent for. It needs to be clear and concise language, so no jargon or avoid things where it could be misunderstood for something else. They need to have specific consent for each item, opt-in mechanisms, uh, a right to withdraw consent. So some people might decide, yeah, they're fine, their data being used for that specific thing, but they should be able to change their mind and come back and uh, be able to withdraw their data or ask for the data to be cancelled. Data minimization. So we only collect data that's relevant for the reason they're supplying the data. We're not going to ask so many other questions around their circumstances, which has no relevance to the service we can provide or what we'll use the data for. Um, so things like security, we just need to make sure that it's protected. And yeah, we're not just going to let their data be leaked or get in the wrongs of the wrong people, and how the data processing agreements. So just so it's clear and there's accountability on both sides, how we're going to use that data. So I created a a form just before the video to show you an example of a GDPR form. So in this one, just a name, email address, and then the required fields are the phone number, email, uh, and then we clear here. We'll use your details to respond to your inquiry and provide relevant updates. We'll only send marketing messages if you tick the box below. You can unsubscribe at any time. So there's this one tick box, which is them agreeing to the privacy policy. And then there's another tick box which says this is optional. You don't need to do it if you don't want to be contacted for marketing purposes. So I'll just show you what the privacy policy looks like. So this is what they'll be agreeing for, and there's a lot more details where you can't put all of this within that one form, so it just redirects them somewhere else. So there's the overview of what the privacy policy is. Um, there's the company details, what it explains what personal data is, like phone number, email addresses, telephone numbers, how we use your information. So it's clear on the reason that that data has been collected, how the data will be stored, their rights as well. marketing consent and preferences, cookies, and contact details. So that's an example of a privacy policy that they'll be agreeing to. And then if they're happy with that, they'll just press the tick box and then submit. So currently with this form, the tick box for I agree private policy it's a required field. So if they don't agree for that, then we won't be able to collect their data. So far we've looked at the form, the privacy policy, and then I'd also created a workflow for this particular scenario. So the trigger is that form being submitted, the GDPR form, and then once that's submitted, we add a tag on that contact to say GDPR form submitted, and then I've created a branch as well. So if they tick consent, they agree, it's going to go one way. If they don't do anything else, it's going to go another way. So if they don't do anything else, we're just going to say no marketing consent. So we make sure we can separate those ones on a or on our CRM, or if we need to push out certain messages or emails out to them, we know these ones, not to contact them because they've chosen not to be contacted. But then if they do tick yes, then we're going to add this tag on them to say marketing consent given, and then we'll have some other notifications go through. So yeah, I've just built this out as an example. So if you do need help, or if you want this as an example, to have an example of the form, an example of the privacy policy, and the workflow, yeah, just I'll actually find somewhere to put this form, just fill it in, and then I'll just send this to you so you can use in your material or just as a guide as well. Yeah, so that's it. That's all I want to share, just to make sure within the UK we're collecting data within GDPR laws, just so we can avoid breaches or fines. So that's all I had to share with you in this video, and reach out if you have any other questions, and I'll do another video talking about just using HighLevel and GDPR within the UK, a specific video on where the servers are and how that complies within UK GDPR. But that's going to be slightly different because that's just talking about people in the UK using the HighLevel CRM. So if you subscribe to the channel and also just take a look around, that video should be loaded soon. So thanks for now, and make sure to subscribe. Thanks, bye.